pre-season is well underway. Most clubs are making lots of transfers. My club isn't.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a bit of a transfer special today. There's only me and my former boss, now current co-host, Ben Ballantyne. How you going, Ben?
Doing really well, thanks, mate.
Just the two of us tonight, so we're going to try and hodgepodge together some sort of show tonight.
Yeah.
It's been a bit weird. We at the Club World Cup. I've kind of missed it.
I know. We don't have a lot of football to watch, do we? We've got a comedy value of watching the women try and take some penalties. That was shocking.
Yeah, they weren't the best penalties in the world, and I think sometimes I bet there was a lot of women there who support that tournament, who saw them penalties and thought, for fuck's sake, the people who take the piss out of this sport are just going to have a field day with these penalties, because they weren't the best, were they?
No, they weren't. The standard of penalty was pretty poor. I watched the was it Germany and France game,
Right.
as well, and some of their penalties were pretty good, but there was some shockers in there as well.
Yeah. Well, England are through to the semis. I suspect they'll beat Italy. I'm not going to say I know anything about it because I don't. Chloe Kelly's good. That's about it. That's all I know.
Well, England are a good side, and they should be really getting to the final. I think the only thing is I think in quite a few games they've underperformed, and it hasn't worked for them. But it's a sign of a good team, isn't it? When you're not at your best, then you still find a way to go through.
Yeah. Well, I think they'll win it. Well, I definitely think they'll get to the final anyway. But yeah, I do think
Spain will win it.
I mean, they all play for Barcelona because their Barcelona team's really good, isn't it?
They play like
Barcelona team.
They play exactly how you would imagine a Spanish team to play.
Right. Okay. God, well, how can they be so good?
It's depressing, isn't it?
Just everything. Just really good football. What do they do? Right. Well, we'll talk about something we do actually half know about, and that's the men's game. I don't know where to start because I've just seen the Aston Villa ticket prices, which just kind of made me sick. But that's the way the game's going, and I'm not just having a stab at Villa because that's what these little sites do. Being a Wednesday fan, we've had high ticket prices for the past 10 years, even before that though. And these little engagement farming posts will just get the highest ticket price and the highest stand for the highest game and go, this game is £92. It's outrageous, and that's it, with no context or nothing like that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be like that at all, but I have seen we'll talk about the Villa ticket prices later, but because that's the way it's going in the Premier League, and it sort of puts you off. Do you actually want to be in the Premier League?
Yeah, it's not just Villa, is it? Like you say, it's sadly the way the Premier League's going.
All right.
And
yeah, we'll get into it now. We'll get into it now while we're on the subject then. So Villa have just released, and we've had a look at a few clubs, haven't we? Well, before we recorded, and it's hard to find like just a match day price for a lot of clubs. They seem to be hiding it. I even tried looking at Rotherham United, and I couldn't even find a ticket price for Rotherham United's first home game of the season, and that's coming up soon. And I couldn't even find their season ticket prices online. So it's like, why are clubs making it hard to find how much they are? I don't get it. Anyway, Villa have released they're playing Newcastle at home, first game of the season, opening day of the Premier League. The outrage is from a lot of Villa fans, but the whole end is like their cop. It's their end of the pitch.
Yeah.
It's a famous stand. The majority of that stand, looking at this, is 77 quid. Now, 77 quid for a game of football. It's not. It's just a regular league game. They've been in the Premier League a while now. It's not like it's their first time back in a while. We know they're under a lot of PSR issues, and their issue is, but they just need to make more money outside of off the pitch rather than on it. £77. Me and you were dads. How do you justify, and a kid, let's say a kid's under 24, under 14's 22, under 18's 30, under 21's 54. Let's just say everyone's at Mar 2. That would be £44 plus 77. My maths isn't great at the moment.
Yeah, like 120 quid or whatever.
Yeah.
Just short of.
And that's just for me and 2 kids, isn't it? If the wife wanted to come, it's another 77 quid. So how are you going to get the next generation of fans like hooked on it at them sort of prices?
We're not here. I think this is a lot of the reason why you see so many youngsters now. Unfortunately, they still, follow the big clubs. In Yorkshire, and you'll still see God knows how many Man City shirts.
Liverpool,
yeah,
and Man City, innit?
Yeah, you'll see them absolutely everywhere.
Which is crazy, isn't it? Because it used to be Man United and Liverpool, now it's Man City and Liverpool shirts.
Yeah, and they all follow them, but they'll never be able to attend a game because
unless they want to go to a cup game middle of the week.
Yeah,
Carling Cup. It's not Carling Cup. Is it Carling? No,
what is it?
Oh, Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup, yeah, that's
it's not
it.
Carling Cup for fuck's
Carling Cup. Yeah, that's a 92 one. Yeah, I just think it makes it really difficult, doesn't it, to get any kids into actually following their club properly and not just watching 5-minute highlights on YouTube.
Yeah, because the reason I got hooked was one, it was drilled into me by my older sisters and my mum. Be a Wednesday fan. But when I went to my first game at 9 on my 9th birthday, when the first time they sang Hi-Yo Sheffield Wednesday, past players always say it about their kids just fall in love with it, and it's just something about just singing that song.
Yeah, just
makes you just. Then looking around how big this stadium is, and there's all these people all there singing and chanting and shouting and stuff. Well, that's what gets you. That's what gets you hooked on it. That's what it's not.
I don't know about you though, but even as an adult now, you walk out into that stadium.
Oh, I still love it. Yeah.
Mate,
absolutely.
It's just there's no better feeling, is there, of being there and following your team through thick and thin.
Mm-hmm.
Just thick for you at the moment.
It's too thick to follow at the moment.
Well, we have to laugh, otherwise we'd cry. Absolutely shocking.
But yeah. Back to the generation thing. Hull City season ticket prices, excellent, aren't they? How much is it for your lad? £5 a month?
Yeah, it's like 5. I think it's 5.
And he's 9. It's not like he's like under 5.
Yeah, it's like £5.50 a month for him. I think mine's like 30. It might be like 36 now. Might have just gone up by a couple of quid a month. Yeah, 36 quid a month for a season ticket at Hull City. It's great. Even
so
you
for you and your boy, you're looking at £42 a month, and that's what 3 or 4 games a month. Would you say?
Yeah. It'll be at least 3, won't it? Most months.
Yeah, that's pretty good value for your money, isn't it?
Really good, mate. And obviously we go away as well because we love it so much.
Yeah. Well, you can, mate. You can afford it. You got more money in your pocket.
Yeah, and Adjan's got many faults, but what he does for the fans and the amount of free coaches he puts on for the long away days for the fans to get to the likes of Plymouth or wherever, Portsmouth, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Not many chairmen will do that.
And that's probably to his detriment as well, to be fair, because especially in the Championship, the more ticket money revenue you make, it's better for your accounts. It means you can spend more money on wages and.
Well, it is something he said. He said as of next season he's going to have to put it up because they need to make more money, and that's understandable. And I still don't think you're talking going up to the likes of what Leeds United charged in the Championship and etc. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, like what we charge in the Championship.
And what you charge, yeah. Yeah, most clubs to Hull City do a nice little gesture because they get such cheap tickets coming to Hull. They do it back, but. Not Sheffield Wednesday or Leeds, they just charged you like £36.
Well, something about being massive, I suppose. But I don't know.
Chad Siri needs to pay the tax man.
Yeah.
Or not.
But it even bleeds down to like League One. You like say on the school run. Spoke to a Rotherham United season ticket holder. His season ticket this season's £480
Yeah.
in League One.
Well,
You know,
but I was talking to my mate, and he was saying that York City's pretty much what Hull's is, if not a little bit more.
yeah,
Bloody National League, mate.
yeah, exactly. So if he gets into League Two, it's going to go up, and it's just going to keep going up and up, isn't it?
Yeah. It makes it so difficult because you want football to stay being that family,
The
uh,
working class.
working class, something they can access after a long hard week at work, and being able to go and follow your beloved football club, because that's what
Well,
it's
no,
all
it's a
about.
knock on, isn't it? It's a knock on because when you're good at football, best part. I mean, when I started my boycott, I put this message out and I basically said like it's going to be really hard to do this because I think supporting Wednesday is more than just celebrating the wins and that. And I meant like I've met loads of good people supporting this team, and I meet up with a lot of them on match day. We go for a pint, a couple of pints before. We get one of them Berry's pork sandwiches before,
Oh,
and just yeah,
I've had one
I
of
mean
them.
they're,
Top
they're
class them.
immense. Yeah. I hope that shop survives next season if
Yeah,
attendances drop because it's going
I,
to affect them big time.
I love
But
Wednesday for that. Away.
yeah,
Or a
yeah,
Charlie, or a Charlie who's had a.
yeah. Oh. Yeah, so I meet a lot of good people and have a very good laugh, and you learn about people's families, you learn about people's like what's going on in their lives, and that sometimes like you open up a lot more to just people you see at the football when you do, who you speak to every day of the week, sort of thing. And I think it's just you just build all this like rapport and trust with people because they support the same football club. It's weird, like, and from a mental health point of view, it helps just to vent and shit to just
Yeah,
rant like, to
absolutely,
people.
mate. Because normal people like us are working very hard Monday to Friday. We've got children and a family, and unfortunately, that does take over a lot of your life. And
Yeah.
you do, as much as we love it, with your family, you still need those get outs, don't you, on a weekend, something else to do, and for us, that's football.
Yeah, so I feel I don't want to just I'm not just having a go at Villa here. Having a go at like everything. I but the younger generation is what you want, isn't it? Like, you want to bring them through and get them hooked, because otherwise you just turn away. Like I think they're looking so narrow-minded. Like
Would you not think?
if you get a kid if you get a kid hooked at the age of 5 or like 5 to 9, they're hooked for life,
Yeah,
right? Or you might just get a kid who wants to go, whose dad might only be able to afford to take him once a season.
yeah.
Nah,
Well, at some
so
Premier League clubs,
surely it works out better, and then that kid will be hooked for his forever, and then he'd want to go every week, and then when he's older, he'll want to take his kids. And it'll make more money in the long run than just a quick buck now, if you know what I mean, a quick pound
yeah.
now sort of thing.
The thing is the Premier League clubs are completely dominating
Or
the
dictating, aren't
dictating, yeah, not dominating, yeah, dictating exactly what they want to charge, because they know full well they will just sell it to a load of foreigners that want to come over and enjoy the experience of watching an English Premier League game.
they? Yeah.
Now, I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with that, but that should be a completely and utterly separate charge.
Well, this is. I mean, this is going on. This is getting deeper and deeper as we go along, but it is all about PSR, isn't it?
Yeah,
If Aston Villa are in this predicament where they need to sell players or basically make more money, and how are you going to make more money? Put ticket prices up because they can't until they're consistently in the top four and maybe win a trophy or two, or you're not going to get that outside the country support.
well, I remember being seething, mate, when football shirts went up to 50 quid. I couldn't believe it. Premier League football shirts. I think I saw Aston Villa's shirt, and again, this isn't just Aston Villa because it'll be most Premier League clubs. 85 quid.
Yeah, but then it's not just that, and then they also have the authentic one as well, don't they?
Oh yeah, you got to have that one, haven't you, for
The
120?
authentic, the 121. Then if you want a name on back, I mean, if you're a kid, you have a name on back. Any grown adult with a name on back, sorry mate, but it's a bit weird. but, but kids like having a name on the back of the shirt, don't they?
Yeah.
How much is that now? What, a fiver a letter?
And I wonder why all these shirts are getting bought from China.
I know.
Because
I know.
because you can't afford to give your kits for the kid, can you, for birthday or whatever? Costs bloody too much. How much would a full kit cost you now? Shorts are about 30 quid. You're probably looking at.
Wednesdays is 65 quid for a full kit for a kid.
Is it?
Yeah, and that's not a big kid either. That's just you know, my 5-year-old upstairs
Yeah,
who's asleep.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
But once you get to my lad's age, 9 or whatever,
Yeah.
you're talking like, I don't know.
Shirt, kit, and socks are sold separately. It's not like a full.
Yeah.
It's not comes together as one, does it?
No, it's poor, and you'll just see more and more people going to China to get them.
I know Barnsley once. I don't know if they're still doing it. They basically did a season ticket. It was cheap as well for their kids, and this is like under 15s, but they got a lot of free shirt with it and all
That's really good.
to try and like combat Wednesday Leeds, Sheffield United, and try and get more people in local areas supporting Barnsley,
But
kids and stuff.
obviously the Premier League clubs don't need to do this, but you would think, wouldn't you, just in general, you would really push for local people of, let's say, around the Villa area to go to that game, to be able to take your kids, to be able to take your kids' kids for generations upon generations, and then have a completely separate fee for the people who want to come and see it as a one-off.
Yeah.
But they're not interested in that because there's no sentiment in this, is there? It's just how much money can we make?
It's getting worse because I know in the Premier League most clubs now it's all about ticket exchange and ticket hub and whatever they're called. And if you've got a season ticket and you can't make a game now, you're getting penalised. Let's just say you said to me, "Oh, I can't make it this week. Do you want to go to this?"
Yeah,
You can't give me that ticket anymore. You've got to sell it back to the club. And if you don't do that, and then you get caught, because they're probably checking IDs now because they're that sad, aren't they?
yeah.
I think it's like 3 strikes, and then you get banned from renewing your season ticket. And you
Well,
could have supported this club all your life,
yeah,
but they're more interested in just the one day fan, just so
yeah.
they can pay it, just so they can just pay a few extra quid for that one game.
But which was the game? Was it the Liverpool game at the end of the season where the American family had paid something like 7 grand
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah,
for a day? That is mental.
yeah. $10,000 for.
Yeah, like $10,000 for a family of 4 to St. Cop or whatever. Crackers.
And I know they're doing it for away games. I know at Wednesday it's really hard to get an away game, so a lot of people will, even if they can't go, they'll buy a ticket and then sell that ticket on. So they get the ticket priority points, but then
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
gets to go anyway. But I know in the Premier League they're starting to like do random spot ID checks. I know Newcastle are trying to do it. And basically they're going to ID you. So if you've got an away ticket, your name's on that ticket. It's the guy who brought you your
Yeah.
season ticket.
And I
They're going
know
to
they'll go through the safety talk of it. We need to know who's got these tickets, but it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that, is it?
No, no. And they'll I think they're going to stop people getting season tickets. And I know at Man United, if you've got a season ticket, you've got to buy a cup game ticket, because if you don't, I think then your seat for the next game goes up for sale, something like that.
Wow.
Which is mad, isn't it?
You think some of these fans could have watched Man United for decades, mate? They've been going for the last, 10, 20 years or whatever, and then all of a sudden the club are dictating as and when you can pick and choose your tickets. It's embarrassing.
It's only going to get worse. And then it asks the question, you know, me and you are clubs from outside the Premier League. We're desperate to get our clubs in the Premier League for the riches of the Premier League, but then all it's going to do is just penalise us, isn't it? Like, we're going to get to the Premier League, our club's in the Premier League, great. Well, guess what? Season tickets got an extra 300 quid on top of it.
Yeah, because when you look at this, I don't know, let's look at some of the smaller clubs like Brentford or Bournemouth or whatever. I don't mean smaller clubs, I mean in terms of like stadium or whatever. I'm not talking about the big, massive clubs that you can never get a ticket for. Can you get a ticket for them? Or do you think now they're proper within the Premier League that it's just they're sold out week in, week out?
Yeah, I reckon it'd be tough. I reckon it'd be tough. I mean, I ain't got that. I don't know for sure.
No, sorry, I didn't expect you to know it, but do you know what I mean? It's just like, is it now completely, once a club's become a Premier League
established,
established club, does it then become absolutely impossible to get a ticket? Which I imagine the answer is yes.
Yeah, I think that's why you've just got to go to them cup games, aren't you? The Carabao Cup, where everyone says it's crap and that. So you've got to probably hope that TalkSport keep talking shit about it, so people don't turn up, so you can actually get a chance to get a ticket. It's a snake in its own tail. You drive yourself mad thinking about it, because I'd love Wednesday to be in Premier League, but 40 quid a game at the moment, what it is for Wednesday, that's more than enough, if not too expensive already. I mean, I don't know how people in this area could pay any more than that.
I don't know. So, Wednesday fans are like, they'll find a way, won't they?
Well, that's what they do, aren't they? They prey on the fact that us supporters are so fanatical, and they just find a way, don't they? They pay it. They probably don't care if someone's putting themselves in debt to pay it and stuff like that.
No,
they'll go, that's your choice. It's shit.
You can't even play for your season tickets monthly, can you?
Oh no, because he's a twat, isn't he? He's failed some sort of credit check or something. So creditors won't even touch him.
So he just takes all your money for your pre-season. You can renew your season ticket in January, and then come June you're not paying players.
Yeah, we'll move on to them. We'll move on to wankers in a bit. We'll park that there. I'm sure it'll come up again throughout the season, but yeah, it's going to get worse and worse. And like I said, they know we love football. Other people love football, so.
Yeah, well, for the few listeners that we do have, it would be nice to hear from them who they follow and what it's like for them to get a ticket if they're not season ticket holders. Because we don't know everything about every club, so they can let us know.
No, well, we know fuck all. That sounds right.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. So please let us know.
And we're going to find out now when we go through the transfers of every Premier League team, because I don't know any of these players. So you're going to be doing some heavy lifting here, Mr. Football Manager. Thing is, people take the piss out of that when people say, "Oh, he's good on Football Manager." But what people don't realise, but Football Manager database is the same database that legit scouts use, isn't it?
Yeah, they sell it to football clubs.
Yeah, so it's not.
So yes, obviously, it's not giving you don't know everything about football, but you've got a good idea.
Yeah, it paints a picture, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like the bloody ridiculous knowledge of knowing who's played for what football club since whenever.
Yeah, it don't get many things wrong though, does it?
No, it doesn't.
We're long since the days of Cherno Samba and stuff like
that. Yeah, good old Cherno Samba.
Yeah, he got it wrong back then, but he don't really get it wrong now.
No, it turns out that Messi was quite good that you could buy for £3 million from Barcelona back in the day.
Yeah, but when there was a story, when it was David Moyes' son. Oh, was it? No, it weren't.
It was Pulis' son, wasn't it? Trying to get Messi at Stoke or whatever. Was it Pulis?
Rangers. It was someone at Rangers.
Oh, it's is it?
Yeah, he managed.
at Villa as well. What's he called?
Is it McLean? McLeish.
McLeish. Alex
McLeish.
McLeish.
Alex McLeish. God.
Yeah, we got there.
God, I can remember my mum's ex was a Forest fan, and I sat through some Forest games at McLeish with their manager, and they were fucking dog shit. Yeah, his son went to him and said, "Oh, Dad, buy this kid from Barcelona called Messi. He's fucking mint." He's like,
Yeah.
I think he was like 14, 15, like 13-year-old at the time. And apparently McLeish actually phoned him up, didn't he? And then
Yeah.
he said, absolute no chance.
This like 16-year-old kid, and he's trying to get a loan deal in to get Messi in, and they're just like, yeah, I don't think so, mate.
Yeah, he's starting Champions League next week, mate. We're aware he's good. I love stories like that. Right, so we'll go through we'll do Premier League's ins for each club.
Yeah, let's see how they're getting on.
We'll go in alphabetical order. Because I've got to make a decision soon, so I'm in the predictor every season where I pay a tenner. And you got to predict for the top two of each division. If they get 3 points, you get 3 points.
Right, okay.
I won £100 last year, so I'm going to try and get 200 this year.
Nice.
So Arsenal, I've made 2 signings so far. I think it'll be 3 by this week.
4, I think, mate.
4. Oh yeah, got Norgard's not on this list.
Yeah.
Oh, 4. No, they have made 4 already. Sorry, it's the advertisement in the middle. It's messed me up. Right, yeah, so they've got 4 in so far. Kepa for £5 million. I think that's very good, me. 5 million.
Well, you're not going to get much of a better backup goalkeeper than that, are you?
Oh, not at all, no. He was happy to sit on your bench.
He was bloody brilliant at Bournemouth last year.
He weren't bad. No, not at all, mate. And he's 30 years old. Right, he's 30. Wow, that surprised me. But yeah, he's 30 years old. You know, he's happy to sit on the bench. You were good at Bournemouth. You know, if David Raya gets injured, you've got a really, really good sub there.
Well, I don't know who you can buy for £5 million anymore.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Just for the price tag alone, it must be his wages. That's the only way they've got him that cheap.
Yeah.
Because surely Bournemouth asked the question, and they're probably been, we can't pay that.
Yeah.
Like,
he's probably happy to just warm up week in, week out and get paid a fortune, mate.
I know. What a job, isn't it, sometimes?
I know. Can I be a backup goalie, please?
Yeah. There's only one better job than that, and that's third
choice.
Man City.
Yeah, there's only one better job than a backup goalie, and that's the third choice goalie. Oh, class.
Martin Zubimendi.
Yeah, well.
£51 million from Real Sociedad. Now, Basque region makes good footballers, don't they? So
yeah, he's got everything that you need for that holding midfielder role. Looks a very, very good player. We'll find out whether he can adapt to the pace of the Premier League quickly or not, but I'm sure he can. He's played at a very good level, and again, I think £51 million, when you're looking at the likes of Alanga and that moving for 55, doesn't seem a bad deal, does it?
No, I'm very interested in to see what he's like, because again, I ain't watched much Sociedad because they've not been at all. So
I've only seen him play for Spain.
Yeah, but he's going to be he's going to get a team full of good players as well at Arsenal, so I'm sure he'll be fine. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him play. Christian Norgard, £15 million. We'll try and get through these quite quick because there's going to be loads of them. Norgard, £15 million. It's not an elite sign, is it? And I think that's what's upset Arsenal fans, but it's a sensible sign.
It's a Mikel Arteta, I'm very versatile for £15 million signing.
Yeah. Lives in London. It's not hard to It's not been hard to do personal terms or anything like that.
Again, at £15 million, I don't see how you can be cross about it. But he's not coming in to play every week, is he? How can you be so cross that you've signed him?
No. And then,
however, someone who has annoyed him, Noni Manweke.
Yeah, £52 million. I mean, more than Zubimendi, but his wages being as cheap as they are in respect to the league they're in, it sort of evens it out, doesn't it? Because I think it turns out the full fee with his wages included, like it's about 65 million quid really. That's
Yeah.
including his full wages for 4 years, so it's 23 years old, England international. You can't.
Well, they've been crying out for some backup, haven't they, when Saka's out and he can play both sides. Again, I don't think it's someone who's coming in to start every week, but
Yeah.
I still think at what 50 million quid gets you nowadays, that's good business.
Well, especially when they've got that English tax on it, mate, as well.
Yeah, yeah.
It's 23. Yeah, it could work. That could be a really surprising signing.
Yeah, I think like the Kai Havertz one, as angry as Arsenal fans are about that deal, I think they will really like him by the time he actually starts playing for him.
Yeah. Right, Villa. So we've mentioned Villa a lot. We know we've talked about them a lot actually since doing this podcast, haven't we? But because they've sort of been, to the what's the phrase? They're like at the mercy of PSR at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they're really struggling, aren't they, at the moment? Which is mad when you think how successful and good and competitive they've been. I couldn't tell you anything about the 3 players they've signed.
Well, Yashin Ozkan has just gone from Kasim Parza and Hull City beat them, so I don't know how good he is. And yeah, I have got no idea who Redmond is from Feyenoord, and I found out just a while ago that Bizot is a goalie.
He's a keeper, yeah.
Yeah, so as Villa fans, let us know because we ain't got a clue who any of them are.
Yeah. I'll be quite shocked if Villa. I mean, that Bizot is 34 years old either, so it's not like he's like a young keeper either. It's
No, well,
are they looking at move? Well, we know they're looking at moving Martinez on, aren't they? So
yeah, but they let Robin Olsen go, didn't they? Who was their backup, so he's probably just coming in to play that favourite backup goalkeeper position.
Yeah. Someone who's gone to Bournemouth to not play the backup goalkeeper anymore is Petrovic.
Yeah, had a very good loan spell in France with good old Liam Rossigna.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he's a good goalie.
Yeah.
He's about one of 6 good goalies Chelsea have got, but none of them seem to work for them.
Well, Sanchez pulled off some worldies in that bloody
World
Cup final, which is like, I think that surprised a lot of people, didn't it?
Yeah. He did have a phenomenal game. Probably the best game of his life, to be really honest with you.
Yeah, which is weird, isn't it? It's like, oh, maybe he is actually a good keeper.
Yeah, either that or he just knows someone else is coming in, so he better fucking sort himself out.
Shit, these have just made 150 million quid from this tournament. I better pull a finger out. Do you know anything about the other 2 they've signed?
Yeah, Junior Krupi, very good young French striker.
Right.
Could play attacking midfield as well. He'll be good. He'll be good. And the left back's very good. Adrian Tufferet.
Right, okay.
From Rennes. That's good replacement for Kirkes.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at that 14.3 million quid compared to the 40 million that was made for Kirkes.
Yeah, what they get? 50 million for Hausen to Real Madrid.
God, they've made some money this summer, haven't they? Them.
I'll tell you what though, Bournemouth always seem to do this, don't they? Where you sort of think, oh, I'm not sure about them, but well, the manager's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. Do you fear for them at all, or do you think they'll be fine?
No, I think manager's too good. They'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah. Brentford. I mean, this is the only team I could possibly say they might be relegated just because the manager's Keith Andrews now, and apart from being a commentator, and not a very good one at that. It's I don't know if he's been doing well in his coaching roles or anything like that.
Well, they're definitely taking a gamble here, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, you could have said the same about Thomas Frank, but Frank weren't. He was in the Championship then, and they had a good seat, and they had a good side, and they weren't losing players, and they were in a very hard Premier League, so circumstances were different, weren't they?
Yeah, I do worry for Brentford, whether it's relegation, but I definitely think they're going to be in that
fight.
They're in a fight. Yeah. Unless Keith Andrews is the next Pep Guardiola and we just don't know about it.
Yeah.
But
Well, we
I
know a
don't
few
think he
players are
is.
going to lose it. We know a few. I mean, Norgard was a very good player for them, weren't he? Let's be fair.
Yeah, he was a good player.
Yeah, and they're going to lose. They're going to lose a lot of the goals as well. But that's not been confirmed yet. But it will be soon.
Well, they're going to have some money to spend, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they're going to have to spend it, aren't they?
Yeah,
So
well,
these 5 they've brought in already. Jordan Henderson makes my bloody heart sink because I just think he's going to get an England place now because he's going to play in
oh,
the Premier
God.
League.
Well, Kelleher's a very good goalie, isn't he? Good business.
Yeah.
Ramel Donovan, I imagine that's a youngster from Birmingham. I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Coyote was on loan there, I believe, last year, and they've made that permanent. He's a good right back. Malambu, attacking midfielder from Feyenoord.
Yeah.
Good player.
18.8 million. Says
Yeah. Yeah, so I think they're all Brentford kind of signings, aren't they?
Yeah.
I just worry for is Frank gonna hurt him a lot.
Well, they've lost Norgard and they're going to lose Bremo, and they've got to hold on to that whistle, haven't they now? That's going to be.
Oh yeah. The only way he's going if someone's Man United might want to pay more silly money. You never know.
Well,
They
Tottenham,
need a striker.
I think Tottenham as well.
Yeah, he won't pay silly money, will he?
Right, so Brighton, we spoke about these off air last week, and it turns out they've actually been doing a lot of good business, haven't they?
Yeah, since they've gone
under the radar as well, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, Maxim de Krupa, the left back, is very, very good.
Yeah.
Who they've brought in. Centre back from PSV, Pascali, decent. Not sure who Coppola is from Hellas Verona. I don't know that one. Tom Watson, the youngster.
Tommy Watson's a legend, mate.
Yeah.
What a goal.
Yeah. Stop Sheffield United getting promoted. What a hero.
Actually, it was a great goal, though.
It was a good goal.
Fuck it curls it on the floor. It's beautiful. And it's against them swats as well, so get it.
Yeah, they've signed some South Korean by the looks. I don't know who he is. That's probably just to tap into the South Korean market.
Yeah. Big money from Olympiacos, the next game.
Yeah. I don't know a lot about him, so I can't really tell you. So I don't know.
31.7. What position is he? Is he a striker?
Striker, I believe. But I just don't know a lot about him. I know he scored a fair few goals for him, but let's be honest, it's Olympiacos.
Some of these names, people dig out Paul Merson all the time, but if it's the first time you're seeing these names, it's and you think, and no one's told you how you pronounce it. It is a minefield.
Yeah. So how many? Wow. How many's he got here?
7.
He's only 18. 18 years old and he's got 7 in 22.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, he must be tipped very highly to spend 30 million quid.
Is he the next one to go to Chelsea then, is he? Do you think? A couple of years' time?
Yeah, for 80 million quid.
Chelsea's fee of the club.
Yeah.
Right, FC Burnley.
Oh, Kyle Walker.
We call him FC Burnley, don't we? Because of the football manager. just couldn't beat them.
No, Burnley could be bottom at league, mate, but you face them and they turn you over all the time. Dyche's Burnley back in there, always amateur.
I just couldn't beat them. Kyle Walker, we're going to have to speed through his a bit quicker.
Yeah, we're running out of time quickly. Kyle Walker, 5 million quid, absolute bargain.
It's a really good signing, though, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, Transabe from Ipswich, free transfer. Is that free? It says free transfer now. I thought it was like 1.2 million quid because of the release clause.
Oh, right, okay.
Maybe our Redknapp's been involved.
Secret release.
Hartman, the left back from Feyenoord. Bashir Humphries, decent. Jaden Anthony.
We like him, he's a good player.
Marcus Edwards, I'm glad to see bloody back of him.
Yeah, he's
very, very good. Championship, Christ. Zane Fleming, decent in the Championship.
Very good player.
We'll see how he gets on at Premier League. And Jakob Brun Larsen from Stuttgart.
Wow.
I still think Burnley are going to
Could
be.
stay up.
Yeah, I really rate Scott Parker. Maybe that's my own bias, but I think he's a very good manager, and I think they're going to give him the best chance of staying
I
up.
think he's developed because his Fulham team and his Bournemouth team, even Club Brugge, he meant to manage in Belgium for a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he's learned of what went wrong, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, they all got hammered. Well, they're all too open, weren't they? They played good football, like nice, expansive, attacking football. But when it came to defending, they were very open, weren't they? I think. And
Christ, how many clean sheets did they keep last year?
no, last season they were getting criticised for only winning 1-0 all the time. Which I just find hilarious. I think cause they have 6-0 as well, and there's something, and everyone's saying, "Oh, they're boring. They won't league, mate." No, they didn't win league. Leeds did, didn't they?
We don't mention that.
Yeah.
Ross isn't here this week. We've got away with it.
Yeah.
Oh, Chelsea, mate.
I mean, these could be proverbial dark horses, couldn't they, for the title?
Well, I'm sure Chelsea fans would be very upset with us saying dark horses, just on the fact that they've won the Club World Cup.
Well, they are world champions now. They should be favourites. But, but the reason we say that is because, the 2 seasons before last, they were like a scattergun approach by Todd Bowley. They were signing player after player after player. Couldn't keep a settled 11. No one really knew. It had no identity. People were players were coming in and out all the time. Maresca's came in. I think he did a great job in the fact that he got 25 players together and said, "You're my team, you're my squad," and and to the rest of them he says, but he had nothing to do with him basically.
Yeah,
so he separated it rather than having this like
48-man squad.
Yeah, 40 man training sessions where people were like, getting in people's ears and stuff, and So I think he did really well, and obviously he won the Conference League. Did he finish 4th?
Yeah.
Did it? They finished 4th, yeah.
It was 4th, wasn't it?
Yeah, so they got the Champions League, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would have been 4th. And
I've been saying,
won the Club World Cup.
Yeah, I know we've been saying before we started the podcast, where we'd have our 1-hour phone calls of talking about anything to do with football. We've been saying for a while, when everyone was laughing at Chelsea of how crap they are, of that you can't sign this level of talent and it not eventually click.
No. And
someone's going to get it right.
I think Gusto approved on the Club World Cup, especially the final. But
talking about Football Manager, Todd Bowley really is playing Football Manager.
Yeah.
He inspires every youngster he can get his hands on.
Doing all right, not all. And he's looking at it now, he's doing all right.
Yeah, he's made a few quid, this lad.
Yeah. I think Augusto is a prime example of that because people writ him off.
Well, what have we got here?
When he signed, and look at the sign. Jamie Gittins looks far better than Jadon Sancho was. Yeah. He ain't going to have the same problem Sancho had.
Well, Gittins, João Pedro and Liam Delap are all free transfers because the Club World Cup paid for it.
Literally has, yeah.
Yeah. Estevão, who looks an unbelievable talent from Brazil, for 29.1, but I believe that was already done from last year. It was just he was coming this summer.
Yeah.
Dario Sugo is the...
God, Sporting are getting ripped apart here, aren't they?
Big strong midfielder from Sporting. And Mamadou Sarr from Liam Rossini's Strasbourg.
Yeah, who had a very good... Chelsea Strasbourg.
It is Chelsea Strasbourg. And they've had a few Sarrs, haven't they, Chelsea?
I bet that was a tough negotiation.
Oh, yeah. This is how much we're paying. We'll see you Monday, son.
But they're good signings, aren't they? Gittins, like you say, mate. Sancho, you said it before anyone I knew. He's got no pace. He won't be good enough for Premier League.
Well, I've seen many a player absolutely tear ass past people in Bundesliga, mate.
People expected him to be this rapid winger, didn't they? Who beat people one-on-one and dribbled at people like the old Ronaldo did. Nowhere near. He You can't do it in there.
Every fullback in the Premier League is absolutely rapid.
Yeah, and good as well.
Yeah, and I did say to you, didn't I, that he'll get exposed. He's not as
Yeah,
good as people think he is.
I
He's
do
still
think
a...
I don't think Gainsbourg has that problem though. I think he is quick.
Oh, no. We don't need to worry about that one. He's going to tear it up.
Yeah, and then João Pedro, wow.
Well, I've seen a few people saying, yeah, he's bang average, that João Pedro.
Yeah, I don't think they're saying that after 2 games at Chelsea.
What a player. He just is Nicholas Jackson who can finish.
Yeah, and now you got Liam Delap, and Liam Delap's going to be fighting for his place now, isn't he? Like,
Yeah. I feel sorry for Liam Delap because we did say they'd buy another striker and he'll be limited to 15 minutes a week.
yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, luckily they're playing that Champions League now with 50 odd games in that, so I'm sure we get some minutes.
Yeah, they will. Crystal Palace, mate.
I feel sorry for Palace, demoted to
I do. I've seen they're appealing it.
Yeah, and they should rightly so, because they didn't block Man United last season when Ineos owns Nice.
Yeah.
They suddenly Man United just waltzed in. But you know,
football really is one rule for one and one rule for.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. Only made 2 signings so far. Walter Benitez and
In Walter Benitez, that goalkeeper who's about 40 years old.
Yeah.
And Borna Souza, who's also about 32 from Ajax.
Right.
The left back. So yeah, Crystal Palace ain't got going yet.
Yeah, I'm sure they're a bit anxious, but that's probably because they don't know what competition they're going to be in.
Yeah.
You know, you're in Europa League. I know it's not mega money, but it's better money than the Conference League.
And someone's going to pay that Eze release clause, aren't they? If it's 68 million quid.
Yeah, but again, they might keep Eze if they're in the Conference. I mean, if
yeah,
they're in the
might be
Europa,
sign him a new deal.
If they're in the Europa, so it's having a big knock-on effect on him, really, isn't it? When you think about it.
Yeah, I do feel sorry for him because there ain't many Palace fans that are going to be able to talk about the time they got to Europe.
No.
And it's a bit of a kick in the teeth, isn't it, when you get demoted to Conference League?
Yeah, it's not fair at all. Everton have made 3 signings. It's a new era at Everton. With an old face in charge, but new owners, new stadium.
Yeah.
They don't want to be fighting relegation like they have been past few years.
Do you think everyone just loves a bit of Everton? If you're just like not in your club, but you can't help but like Everton. For me,
I mean, if you don't support Liverpool, yeah.
Yeah. It's just like I just think that club, aren't they? That you just like you want them to do all right.
Well, they're inoffensive, aren't they? They're just a proper football club. I don't think. Well, they never rubbed me up. Never rubbed me up the wrong way or anything like that. Never got pissed off at one of the fans or anything. In fact, last Evertonian I spoke to was at work. I was helping him out with his IT issue. We had a great laugh because I couldn't fix it when he. Luckily, he was an Everton fan because his background was Everton. It was Everton. I distracted him by not knowing what I was doing, but just talking about football.
5-star review. Couldn't fix shit, but great football banter. Love that.
Yeah.
Charlie Alcaraz, they've made it permanent.
Good player.
Very good player. Cherno Barry, I'm telling you now, watch out for this player. He will score goals.
Him and Beto up front, they're going to be big units, aren't they?
Yeah, they are big units, and he will be on the end of everything. Very good player. Rate him. And Mark Travers, backup goalie, 4 million quid.
So you're saying they're going to be playing very direct football, is that what you're saying?
Oh, Christ, I better not tell them that, are they? Well, Moyes is just... He ain't doing anything any different. It's just Daesh football. It's exactly bloody same.
Well, if you're winning, you don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Daesh should have saved him. I love Daesh. He'd have saved him.
Well, he would have kept him up because the 3 who went down was shit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the next one, we don't have much to talk about, mate, because Fulham have made bugger all transfers.
Well, cheers,
Fulham. Thanks, Fulham.
Leeds, I think we'll wait for Ross to come back. He can talk about the Leeds next week. But
yeah.
He has mentioned him every week.
He's been on. We spoke about all of these players in different pods.
Yeah, Longstaff. I think it's quite a sensible signing, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I watched Leeds United versus Manchester United in the friendly before the
Yeah.
Hull game kicked off. Was it yesterday? And you would have thought Man United had just got promoted to Premier League. They were absolutely awful, mate.
I spoke to my sister's fella. He is from that side of the world as well, so he's a proper mank. He's not one of these fake ones.
Okay, like rocking or shit, mate. You don't find many of them.
And I asked him about the transfer businesses on his, and he was buzzing about Kivinu and Bremo, but the next thing he said was, but he's not very happy because they've not addressed any of the actual stuff that. Oh, right, they didn't score a lot of goals last season, so they needed a striker. That was evident. But the midfield and the wing backs are what they need more than anything,
Well,
don't they?
they can be as angry as they want, mate, but you can't replace 9 out of 11 starting players, can you, in one summer?
No,
They're absolutely like they're broken. I don't
and
know
the goalkeeper, the goalkeeper needs to go, doesn't he?
who did anything for him last year. Bruno Fernandes
Oh, that was it.
and Ahmad did all right, didn't he, for him? He's still
Yeah,
not great.
we'll mention him in a bit. I
Yeah,
think we're talking
yeah,
about Man United on top of Leeds, and I think Leeds fans will kick right off.
yeah, and and rightly so. Yeah,
Sean Longstaff, very good signing. I think they're making signings what are sensible, especially the fees they're paying. They aren't going crazy.
yeah,
So I think they've got one eye on maybe we might go down this. There's a good chance we might go down again this season, just because how hard the jump is.
yeah,
So maybe they're learning something there, but
yeah. Well, I remember Bijol playing.
Yeah, and
Oh,
that Stack could be a good player in the signing.
yeah, he's massive, mate. Big, strong midfielder. I think him, Longstaff, and Tanaka in midfield have be at least combative in there,
Yeah, yeah.
which is what you want. I saw that Bijol play. He's looked decent centre half.
Right. Okay. Well,
He was marking Rasmus Højlund, so it's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult to say how good he was.
I think the Man U fans really believe the player in there.
Yeah, well,
I don't see it at all.
they can keep looking. I don't think they'll find it.
No, not for the fucking price they paid anyway. Jesus.
Liverpool.
Liverpool here.
Oh, I've got to tell you this, but I might have messaged you earlier. But it did absolutely make me chuckle. I saw a post and it said, "Did Liverpool invest their Coutinho money in crypto?" Because they keep finding a way to keep spending it, and it's still going.
The thing is, there'll be Liverpool fans smashing their keyboards, trying to think of any way possible to justify the fact that they've spent some money. Lads, you're doing nothing wrong. You're allowed to spend money, right? No. I don't understand why you got this fucking mentality of like, we don't spend any money sort of thing. Who cares? Who cares?
The only reason why people make such a big thing of Liverpool spending money is because they're sick and tired of bloody hearing that they spend no money.
Well, they're sick and tired of the net spend figures. What got fun? that graph got fun up all the time. Yeah, man, our net spend. 20 million quid compared to Man City's 100 million pound. Yeah, but Man City won the league, mate.
Yeah, well, it looks like Liverpool are doing a bloody good job of trying to keep hold of that Premier League.
Yeah,
looking at these transfers.
I can't see past them at the moment, I'll be honest.
No.
Kirkes, Verts, Frimpong, massive keeper from Valencia.
Yeah.
And then
Pesky, no idea. And Freddie Woodman, mate, with that favourite role of a backup goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's won the lottery this season. This summer, I couldn't believe it. And also, and it's pretty much been broken, saying it, but they're getting Hugo Etike, aren't they? It looks pretty.
Etike for 90 million quid.
Looks done and dusted, doesn't it? That.
Yeah, Liverpool are not messing around. I tell you what, mate, the Premier League is going to be mental next year, isn't it? With the amount of money these big clubs are spending and how well they're doing in improving their sides.
Who's going to be their front line then? Salah's obviously going to be start on the right, isn't he?
Yeah, Etike through middle and.
Well, does Verts play on the left, or is he more of a bit? Will he be behind Etike?
He usually plays behind, doesn't he? But he can play off the left as well. But he's not rapid, Verts.
No, he's really technical, though, isn't he?
Yeah, like unbelievably technical.
Then you got Gakpo and looks like Diaz is off, doesn't it?
Yeah, Gakpo has done very well, hasn't he, under Slot?
Yeah.
So they've got plenty of choices, haven't they? And they've got an unbelievable side going into next year.
Yeah, it looks like Diaz will be going, doesn't it? By the looks of it.
Well, it's don't Teddy out at Pram by all accounts.
But I don't think it's Barcelona though, because Barcelona looks like they're signing Rashford today. By the sounds of it, done and dusted that.
Is that another loan fee that Man United are having to pay? God knows how much.
Fucking retarded, aren't they, Man United? Whoever runs their transfers, Christ.
Yeah, mental. Well, this next club, mate, are pretty good.
Yeah, they did a lot of business early, didn't they? I don't know if they've stopped now or if they'll do anything else. But Man City, Reinders, Ait-Nouri, Cherky,
and Bettinelli with his favourite backup goalie role.
Yeah,
there he is again.
But those three they've signed there. I mean, you look at the prices, and they haven't spent more than £50 million on any of them.
Well, Reinders for 46 million is absolutely disgusting. How have they got that? I don't understand how they've got that. Ait-Nouri, I really rate him. He's a very, very good left back.
Yeah.
And Ryan Cherky, if he's...
Well, we saw it in spells in the Club World Cup, didn't we? He was good, didn't he?
Got an absolute wand of a left foot, hasn't he?
And I think that Savinho will be better this season as well. And I think Doku will be good again. I think he'll improve this season as well.
Yeah,
so.
It's scary. I would not write off Manchester City. I've seen people saying how crap they were last year and they've fallen off a cliff. Not a chance. He'll have them absolutely pumping by the beginning of the season.
And then Marmoush as well. They've got Marmoush as well, haven't they? Marmoush, Haaland. They've got some gold in that team, haven't they? Absolutely.
Marmoush, miss a sitter and that week after just smash one in from 45.
Oh, Mr. Penn, didn't he? Mr. Penn. And then it was a goal at season contender, wasn't it, week after?
Yeah, he's a player.
Right,
Manchester United.
Wow. What do I say about these? What we haven't already sort of said.
I'll tell you what, in the friendly, fair play to him, Cunha was about the only shining light in that Man United team.
Right.
Look good, but again, it's when he gets the ball, which is what
he might actually care for play. He might actually care about playing for a club. I mean, I think that's what they need. Yeah,
they might get another gear out of him because he's moved to a big club.
He's moved to Manchester United. We're talking about.
Yeah. Diego Leon was a left back. He played as well. Looked a bit crap, to be really honest with you.
Yeah.
Didn't look great. And
it looks like they're getting Embremo. I just don't know where they're playing these players.
I don't think Amarin does.
Yeah, he's fixed in his system. He's going to have to change it, isn't he?
Well, Christ, mate, if you saw it yesterday, it was so... They're playing in that back three with the wing backs. And
Is it 3-4-3 players?
What? It's an old-fashioned, like, 5... is it like a 5-2-3-1 or whatever it is? No, 5-2-2-1 is what he plays.
Right.
So he has 2 holding midfielders and 2 attacking midfielders with your wing backs bombing on and 1 up top.
Right, okay.
So he's going to have, by the looks of it, Cunha and Burmo behind the striker.
So it's the Mike Bassett Christmas tree.
Yeah. Well, at this rate, they might be asking for Benson and Edges to do him a favour. If they're old enough, they're good enough, Blair. Get him in.
Yeah. I'm really confused about them, to be honest. I just don't.
Yeah, and then they were
woeful in their last season.
Yeah, the speed in which they pass that ball around, I just don't understand how they're getting anywhere.
They need a midfielder and all, don't they? They need something in there because Mason Mount doesn't give a shit at all, does he? At all.
Casemiro looks like he's blown out of his arse after about 5 minutes and can't run anymir, but Real Madrid probably knew that.
Is quite good.
Yeah, but they don't start Agate half the time. It is Casemiro. Like, if it's his role and the way he's going to play this team, unless they're going to move Cunha up front and play Fernandes, why do you want Bruno Fernandes playing like holding midfielder? You want him up the pitch where he can hurt teams.
Oh, I know.
But this is Man United we're talking about, Blair.
Yeah. It's going to be the same old shit, isn't it? He's going to get sacked by the end of the season. They're going to get another player, another manager, and they're going to go, right, we need to give him time. We need to get his own players in.
Yeah. And they're going to go, no one plays a 5-2-2-1, so all
Yeah,
these players we've bought are no good for me. We're going to have to start again.
yeah,
It's boring, and I'm sure Man United. I'm bored of it. I don't even like Man United, and
yeah.
I'm sure they are.
Uh, Newcastle United,
Anthony Elanga, mate,
£55 million. It's
gobsmacked.
yeah, baffling, pal. I've got no idea.
Don't get me wrong,
He's a pace merchant, and that's it.
he's all right, Anthony Elanga, and that's as good as I'll give him. He's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe they're going to get some out of him we don't know about. But at 55 million quid,
I did think the same about Anthony Gordon though once upon a time when they signed him for 40 odd million. So I didn't.
yeah. Well,
But
Is it Jacob Murphy who's at Newcastle? He's done
well,
quite well for him, hasn't he? And he's rapid and all.
yeah, I mean he was on loan at Wednesday not long back, and he was all right. I mean he was
Yeah,
good, but I never thought he'd be smashing goals in left, right, and centre in Premier League and tearing it up.
yeah, yeah. Well, you'd think Newcastle are going to have to do some business, aren't they, with losing Callum Wilson and that. They don't, and Isak can't bloody stay fit either.
Well, also like to keep an order is that, doesn't it? That's why Liverpool
Yeah.
moved on to. But then Newcastle looked at Etatique, didn't they? So it's a bit strange one, wasn't it? Was it?
Who's Antonio Condero? I reckon he's going to be a backup goalie, Blair. No, he's not.
Oh,
He's a
he's a
right winger.
Oh, he's a right winger. Okay.
I don't know who this kid is.
Well,
Pre-transfer from Malaga, 18-year-old.
okay. Well, we'll see. I mean, I can confirm that Elanga will not be in my fantasy league team. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, it looks like on the next one, Blair, Nottingham Forest have been watching a bit of the Club World Cup.
World Cup, yeah. Igor
Jesus
did look good, didn't he?
He did look a very good striker. Sheriff Yaya from Rio Ave in Portugal. I don't know anything about him. Don't know
No,
who he is. And I don't know who Jar Cunha is either from Botafogo.
no, but it must be decent because they beat PSG that team. So
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, we don't know what's going to happen there because the chairman's absolutely off his nut.
yeah, it looks like.
What
Right,
we do know,
yeah, go on.
what I was going to say, what we do know is that Morgan Gibbs White will be a Tottenham player.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We need to move on, mate. We were an hour in. It takes ages getting through this.
I didn't think there were this many transfers.
No. Sunderland.
We've just been focusing on the big clubs like TalkSport, and I always moan about it, don't I? When all they talk about is the same four teams, and then we've done the same.
Yeah.
Sunderland. Nah, there's something. They've made some really good signings here. Looking at they've hacked into Leeds' databases.
Yeah. Wherever a lead scout was, Sunderland weren't far behind.
Enzo Maffei.
Yeah, they made that permanent, haven't they? He was there last year.
Yeah, I think he'll probably be better. I think he'll be better in the Premier League than he will be in the Championship as well for some reason.
Yeah, well, it's physical and horrible, isn't it? In Championship.
Bit more protection, probably.
Yeah, Sammy Adingra, smart business for 20
Very
million
good
quid.
player. I'm surprised Brighton let him go.
Yeah. Habib Diarra scored against England.
Yeah,
another one from the Chelsea Strasbourg.
Yeah, 30 million quid, pricey, but you do need a good engine in that midfield in the Premier League, that is for sure.
Yeah, Noah Siddiqui, decent forward from Union in Belgium. That's the Ronaldo's the left-footed centre-back, innit? Or can play left-back from Atletico Madrid on a free. Smart business.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell you Talbi is. Don't know, from Club Brugge. 19 million
I can tell you
quid.
that most of these signs they've made are all African. And Africans this year. So they better make sure they've got enough points by January, by the looks of it.
Yeah, otherwise it'll be bloody 5 loan deals to bail you out. Yeah, obviously they have lost Job Bellingham and that, haven't they? For what they made 40 million quid for Job and Tommy Watson.
Yeah. Plus your stupid promotion money. I think they've done all right. I don't think they'll do much more than that.
No.
Maybe one or two, but
I think Sunderland have done some good business though, haven't they?
Yeah, early doors, yeah.
Yeah.
I think looking at all three promoted clubs now, I think they've looked at the previous years and seen, but it's been the same three coming up, going down. And I think they've looked at what they've done in their summers, and none of them have brought many players from below the league. There's a lot of teams when we get promoted and buy the best championship players.
Yeah.
And I don't think these have done it this time. And I think
looks like they've done some smart business.
I think all three of them have done all right actually. And I think all three of them are going to give it a good go. So it could be the relegation scrap could actually might be interesting this year, but we'll see. I hope it is because it'd be sad, wouldn't it, if it's the same for you.
Yeah, I'm bored of it.
Tottenham Hotspur. Thomas Franks, Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
Kevin Danso made that permanently. I liked him and they used him as a bit of a, especially in the Europa League, they were bringing him on, weren't they, for closing stages, just to head everything out.
Yeah, he was alright, wasn't he?
Yeah, I thought he looked good, actually.
At 20 million quid, you can't go wrong with that. Luka Vuskovic, I believe they have made that permanent. I swear they already had him.
Yeah, okay.
He's a centre-back. Matthias Tell, 30 million quid.
Yeah, I think they paid like 10 million, 15 million pound last January to get him on loan, didn't they? But again, he's very young, isn't he?
He's very young, very promising. We'll see what they get out of him.
I think that he will suit Thomas Frank. He'll be glad that Thomas Frank's his manager.
Yeah, it'll suit his style of football. Won't
yeah. I think
especially if they play him off the left, and Kudus off the right. I think it could be strong. Kudus, 55 million quid for Mohamed Kudus. Smart business.
I saw his he got an assist this weekend. I know it's a friendly. I can't really say much about it, but everything about it was what you'd expect him to do, bursting down that right hand side.
Yeah.
And it was just an easy assist, really.
Well, I think his stat people talk about is his
dribbling.
His dribbling, isn't it? His ball carries. So if that helps, and they've bought a lad for 5 million quid from Japan, Takai. No idea who he is. Couldn't tell you. But they have let Højbjerg go for 17 million quid to Marseille. That's all right.
Didn't even see that. And if they do, and they will get Gibbs right. They will get him. So that's very good, isn't it, Gibbs right?
Oh yeah.
It will happen. Yeah, Højbjerg, 17 million pound. As if they got that much money for him.
Must have been wearing a balaclava for that deal.
Yeah.
West Ham,
they've got
made Todibo permanent.
I fear for these West Ham this season. I'm not a big Graham Potter fan at all. I know he's a bit of a York City legend. But
I liked what he did at Brighton, but he hasn't been able to replicate that, has he?
No. I like Juve. I think Juve's a very good signing. Kyle Walker-Peters. The way their media team has been promoting him, they think they've signed like 8 Norway or something.
Just brought Hakimi in. It's mad though, because they've let like Kurt Zuma go.
Yeah.
I thought he was quite good for them.
Yeah, well, he kicked that cat, mate, and that was it. End of him.
Yeah, kept
Don't
playing
kick cats.
Lucas Flapianski's gone and all.
Yeah, you saw how they played last season. I know they had a bit of an end of season revival, but it weren't great. And yeah, I think Southampton beat them, didn't they? Towards the end of the season. So
yeah, it wasn't a good ending, was it? Let's hope he gets
looking at the promoted teams' business. Brentford and West Ham. I think they could be in a bit of trouble this season. But I do like that Juve. He's a very good player. So we'll see.
Yeah, he is good.
Wolverhampton. This is it. We've finished it now. Wolverhampton.
We've done it. Yeah. Wolves.
Yeah, I don't know anything about these two. Do you know? But Fer Lopez.
Attacking midfielder / winger from Celta Vigo. Young lad. I want to say he's only about... Is he 18, 19? I think he's only young.
Strand Larsen already there?
Oh, he's 21. He's a bit older. Yeah, they've made that permanent.
Yeah.
He did all right for him, didn't he?
He did.
I do fear a bit for Wolves. I do like their manager. And I think he did well with them towards the end of the year because they looked dead and buried, didn't they? But losing Cunha and Ain't Nori is horrible.
Huge. Yeah, it's a big part of your team, isn't it?
And for a while now, they don't seem to be really replacing any of these good players to lose, do they?
No, what PSR again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spent a lot. They got into Europe that season. Spent a lot of money. PSR comes around, and it's just we've mentioned it. I'm sure we mentioned it time and time again. But it's so engineered to keep the big clubs at the top, and if you try and compete with them, you just get punished. It's just shite, really.
Yeah, it's depressing, but it looks like the Premier League are moving on with getting a lot of deals done, more than we thought they had, since it's taken us just over an hour and 10
Yeah.
minutes
Oh,
to.
we can't really do a quiz today unless you just want
We can't do.
let's fire questions at you.
It's hard enough trying to know all these players that how people have bought.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was decent, mate. Trying to go through these Premier League teams and see how much bloody money they're spending with
Well,
our
I'll tell you,
clubs under.
next week is the last week before the season, before the championship season starts.
Yeah. Well,
So
I don't know about you, mate, but it was depressing listening to all that with our clubs under a transfer restriction.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do. All City and Sheffield Wednesday fans, we'll talk about Premier League signings just to really rub it in.
You know, Chelsea is spending more money on João Pedro than what Sheffield Wednesday's worth.
Well, not according to Chancery.
No, it's Florian Wirtz, isn't it?
Oh,
That's
Christ.
Uh,
Well, I'll tell you one thing before we finish up today. Hull City have won 3 games in a row.
Whoa.
The first time since autumn 2024.
That's insane.
And I know it's only pre-season friendlies, but
You got to take what you can get. You got to take what you can get.
yeah.
What I will say is that Wednesday played 3 games behind closed doors yesterday. One against Stockbridge Park Steels, got smashed. One
How do
against
you play 3 in a day? No wonder they got smashed.
got one against Lincoln City, got smashed. But they won 3-0 against York City yesterday.
Oh!
I know nothing about the squad that got played. I don't know who played or whatever. I don't even know who the manager was. But
yeah. All we know is these kids might stay up in National League.
yeah, they might get promoted in National League. So, a few years' time might be a good one.
Oh, Christ, mate.
Right, we'll leave it at that, mate, 'cause it's now an hour and 15 coming up. Jesus.
Well, I've enjoyed it, mate. It's been good.
Yeah, it's been interesting. I need to give my voice to rest now.
Yeah, and we'll touch on a bit more Leeds United when Ross the Toss is back.
Oh, yeah, I can't do him justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely can't, can we? Right, mate. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, see you later, Belt.
Cheers. Bye.